Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the gun, give on the inside. Pushes ahead for 2, they'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to...
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. He makes a grab, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this is why so many teams go play action. They
I
try to
want the
freeze
rep
guys
on
in
me.
the
Hey, check out my murder man.
work on their eye
You gonna
discipline,
saw them
give
jump
them
behind
the
it,
bite a
they be
little
gone,
bit.
boom,
Nice
pow.
job on the play fake.
You ain't
Nice
gonna see
job
them
bombs
all.
away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's
Slimy with a nigga. They ain't no shit, they don't want no problems with a nigga. You know, they I put a Remy in the pillow. Bitch in the up, I tell her stop until it bit. We in the messaging. What he say? He shows up you about your ex and then he did that nigga.
And he'll just
Yeah. I been at, you gonna get that through your head. Hold on, grew up in at 5. He came out of slime.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 6th play of the drive coming up.
He running.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Now they'll run the draw. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown,
you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the
no matter time. The city know he's still on.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give him right back to him.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Got a man, it's Jackson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Right on the money. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They can make this a two-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Gets away from one, finds some space. Oh, look out on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 and try to tie it as it is. They're down by 1. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Makes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end.
That's on me, Chad. I did 50 shit. I can score with that.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the give off the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Using his feet to buy time. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Bought a little time, lets it go. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Virgil. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Morton. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
This one's complete. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Carter. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Touchdown, Red Raider! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Rush is on him. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the 1st down and getting out of bounds.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he stay?
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
I love players that step up in big situations, big moments, big games like that. Late in this game on 3rd down and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
Coming out with it, it's Graham.
But they just hugged me, made me come out there. It's good. Seeing an eye.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a